Miss Munoz? Hey guys, we'll be on in a minute. Miss Munoz, do you wanna get on after me? Because you said you have problems when you're waiting for me.
I'm able to connect today, fine.
Okay. I never thought it was my issue anyway, so but I figured I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Let me know if you can see my screen.
See?
All right, folks. Hope everybody had a successful trading day. It was a very interesting day because it was mostly on the upside. At the beginning of the day, it opened down. So if you had a put from the day before yesterday or a short, you will have done well, and then reversed, and you will have done fantastic. 0.44, 0.76, 0.16. S&P didn't do that great, I guess. But you could kind of, if you get in this, you're gonna do good because it just is a very great place to be. It moves really good. And then the Russell 2K was the absolute winner, including TNA. If you looked at TNA, that thing went up the yin yang like cray cray. Here's the heat map. You can see that it was kind of like a little Christmassy, but a lot of the stuff, what actually was green, which I guess will move the market, especially in the consumer defensive, industrials, communication services, healthcare, real estate, utilities, financials. A lot of financials are going to have our earnings tomorrow. The tech wasn't too great, especially NVDA, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Oracle, and PanW. But PLTR did great. So hopefully you were in one of these things and went the right way. So let's look at the losers and the winners. And then hopefully you can have a little something for you tomorrow. So the winner, you can tell it was pure caca, Fresh Pet, Open, Walmart, and Peton. This is all trash. So if trash is doing good, then you better watch out. Car is included and Wayfair. All of this stuff that was winning was pure rubbish. American Airlines did good. Let's take a look on the daily.
Preach.
Let's take a look in the daily side. Yeah, as we had mentioned, uh, always at around $11, always at around between 10 and $11. It's where American likes to live. And if you get it even below like 9 is perfect. And you get from 11 to 15 onward, you're going to do great. So this is just a patient game, but it doesn't move that much. So this is for maybe somebody starting, but I wouldn't even start there anymore. Start with something really good. But yeah, they did good today. EBC, the banks are going to be doing fantastical is on hard buy for some reason. So that's something to watch out for because I guess it's on a ceiling. That's probably why. Look at this ceiling here. Look at this ceiling here, over here. So it's in the ceiling zone. So what that tells me is based on this, and it's going to be on hard buy, that this thing is probably going to maybe spike up a little bit and then do a reversal. And then once it does the earnings, it might come back to reality. So be on the lookout for that. You may want to put that on your notice. Dollar Tree did good as well,
What am I
3.28%.
putting on a notice?
Banco EBC, it's on a ceiling. Uh,
All of these
potential.
cacas were coming down.
Yes. So then now here you have evidence that Dollar Tree is going to pick back up because it's doing a little turnaround. And you can see that it hit this buying zone that Miss Green had identified a couple of years ago perfectly. And that's where I had indicated that you should have bought it. So it still could get back, it still could get here to this 102. So you have a couple of dollars to make. But if you had listened, this would have been the great buying zone for you. Bank of America is going to have earnings tomorrow, so that's something to note right here, October 16th. For those of you who are interested, DraftKings did. did well today, close to 2%. And you can see here it's trying to like do a little bouncy bounce. And this is very good. I believe that it's going to start moving back up at some point after it really makes, I think it's going to start going back up. It's at a really good buying zone. Every time it has kind of hit it over here, it has bounced up. It had, it hit a really kind of a bottom after this. So that's also a good one for you guys. Vana, no comment. This is a very cray stock. You can see that it's crazy because it moves about $20 a day. This thing is dangerous. But if you are thinking of getting it, um, I would wait. Obviously, down here, it's going to get there. So just be careful. Home Depot is going to have earnings in 28 days. Let's see who's going to have earnings soon. So you guys can put that on your notes. So as I said, Bank of America. Oh, so ASML soon and Netflix, Tesla next week, American Airlines, Taco, Intel. Intel is probably going to be interesting, guys, because this has been kind of going cray lately. And you can see that it's going cray, especially with the volume lately. This thing wasn't that crazy before in volume. And now you can see it has a lot of eyes on this. EBC as well, Samuel Adams and stuff like that. And then Softy in 2 weeks. So we'll keep an eye on that for you guys. And now let's take a look at some losers and call it a day. So the loser was Coin, then NVDA. NVDA just had a dumpster fire from yesterday. Basically, if you had bought it yesterday, and you would have made some dinero at the beginning of the day, basically the first 15 minutes. And if you took your money and run, which was probably the wise thing to do, and then you could have also waited. If, like, let's say you forgot, at the end of the day, you will have probably made back your money. So that's NVDA. It went 4.14%. Intel, I guess chip related didn't do well. CRM was also a loser. This one was a beautiful short at the beginning of the day. Tesla wasn't that obvious, but again, it did kind of like NVIDIA, where it just was the short at the beginning of the day. Metalicious, also the same thing as NVDA, but then everything in tech kind of went up after 10 o'clock. So everything was really strong. Let's take a look at Softy and a couple more and call it a day. So Softy didn't really move that much based on this 0.40%. It was a short basically from yesterday and then a long most of the day. Manzanaca, according to this, didn't move that much, but again, it was a beautiful short and then a beautiful long. XOM, this one was a beautiful long. You can see that it was just basically ride it up. And it's in a good buying position, in my opinion. Some people like it at 104. Hopefully it does get there, but I see some strong vibes. So we'll see what happens. Google in 15 days. Nikete, let's take a look at that. Some people used to like to trade this. Um, Showing some signs of strength. But if you're gonna spend some money on this and have it in your portfolio, just wait until, maybe it gets back here. It's in a good area, I guess. Just, watch out for tariffs and such and what's not. AMD still kind of strong after this gap up. It had a little hanger down, another hanger today, so maybe it will go down. Who knows? We'll see. Time will tell tomorrow, but that's what it's looking like. That's it, folks. Be careful out there. It's earning season is about to start. I hope that you guys are being very consistent and that you manage your time and money wisely. Make sure that take your time doing things right. And if you make a mistake, move on. Anyway, have a the good rest of the evening, and we will talk to you and see you tomorrow. Peace out. Any comments or questions, Miss Green?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Please like and subscribe.
Thank you. Bye.